The feel and sound of magnetic lock keyboards and mechanical keyboards, the differences have always been quite obvious. Personally, I've been playing with this mechanical keyboard for several years. Since the beginning of this year, I've also started playing with this magnetic keyboard. So far, right? The ATK and QOK collaboration HATS 80 is the sound of all magnetic lock keyboards. And the feel closest to this mechanical switch product. There was even no contest. Starting players are also very hard to get. I was lucky enough to get a 1,299 yuan original price and use it deeply. After a while, I'll talk about this keyboard with everyone. First, let's start with the packaging. This box is very QK. It's also a highly customized unboxing experience. Yusong also provides generous keyboard bag accessories. Additional switches. There are 4 custom cables, right? This 88-key steel wire device. Then there's the manual, ball cards, and a quick guide to getting started. There's also a special dual-use 818 component. Overall, the unboxing experience is indeed quite good. Ready-made clothes are plentiful. All the accessories feel really good. Nor was it just filling in the numbers. Of course, a dust cover was also provided. This time, the HX80 holographic standard switch is a large switch. This switch is made of alloy foundry, 3.3 mm with a total of 40 actuators. This left-handed switch has a cross-axis. So, the noise and feel of the alloy foundry switches. These are all quite close to the mechanical shaft. So let's just listen to the keyboard's typing performance. The keycaps are a set of frosted and different from the common ones. Does it have that kind of coating like a concave layer? It feels very comfortable to the touch. Overall, under the lighting conditions, you can basically achieve the impression of a solid-colored keycap. The effect after turning on the lights is also very good. Of course, the downside is that it easily picks up fingerprints and Chinese characters. You have to wipe it off from time to time, or it will burn on a whole patch. Now, when it comes to the keyboard's appearance, a compact F-block with F1380 array 6.25U short control grid direction. There are 3 buttons at the top to control the lighting. It also offers onboard feedback and tactile feedback, both of which are well done. There are also 2 ambient lights which can be set separately for each lighting effect. So the HEX 80's logo lettering should be made with this sweet color craftsmanship. The texture is indeed very good. The side features a 3-story tiered design. It's very easy to take, and the lighting is also excellent. The left side interface is highly compatible with cables. Basically, all types of aviation power strips can be used on the back. At first glance, it's very visual. A PUD decoration in the middle. The surrounding area also features various patchwork and contrasting colors, which is quite impressive. Moving on to the inner filling. Still this porn clip-on cotton ISP folded electric PP. Rusty electroporn cotton base and porn shaft cotton. This is probably the standard answer for automatic keyboards right now. With maximum accuracy, the test keeps touching without any issues. Now, let's move on to the structural disassembly experience of the lateral screws. The hole positions greatly reduce the risk of occupancy. The last time I saw this screw hole was the VTX S100. It is also a customized package. There are also some subtle touches on silicone cases. The portion that comes out provides a soft, bouncy effect while also helping to position those lines. The last time I saw the silicone case was the QK split part. Alice's keyboard is mostly provided above. Under the value of this structure, the feel of this keyboard is quite magnetic. Isn't this a new level of softness inside the keyboard? Whether visually or in terms of feeling, it works. You can clearly feel the lower limit of the inner blue switch. Of course, it's definitely not the kind that weeds open in a single day. But so far, it's still quite soft and springy. This is the flagship magnetic lithium head keyboard. As for the internal load, there's indeed no problem. You can see quite a few things used on customer keyboards. Moving on to the driver ATK, there are now 2 types. Taking the latest version 3.0 as an example, entering the overall UI layout of the driver, the lighting settings are very clean and clear. The lighting effects and logo in the button area can be separated. Setup, there are quite a few types of lighting effects. It is recommended to select this part, which supports all selection and reverse selection, and can be dragged. The mouse is very convenient for quick selection. No need to order each one. So the formation setup is perfectly fine. You can enter or drag it. The previously awkward preset for shouting lines is now hidden here. Currently, We provide adaptations for several types of switches, but this keyboard doesn't really need to change switches. Honestly, the key adjustment part is quite useful. Keys that are not locked and cannot be modified. There's no need to elaborate on high-level infrastructure. Everyone knows, the flexible body calibration experience is very good. There is clear feedback on calibration. The rest are just standard. This new driver is actually quite good. Concise and clear. Now, in terms of performance, 8K return rate, 32K scan rate for the profile, theoretical latency of 0.08 milliseconds, adjustable zero dead zone, RT accuracy of 0.005. This is a parameter for the current flagship 80-degree configuration. Fully overflowing performance. The launch price is 1,299 yuan. The price will be set at 1,499 yuan. Actually, the 200 yuan price difference is quite significant. If you bought it for 1,299, congratulations, it's definitely a great deal. But at the 1,499 yuan price point, how should I put it? Even when comparing clean products at this price point, its advantages are still very prominent. But as consumers, I know it once sold for 1,299 yuan in a batch, and then I was told to buy it for 1,499 yuan. It was still a bit uncomfortable. But then again, the highly customized open experience gifts are also quite good. These keycaps have a thoughtful texture and excellent quality. This character design can also be used as a D-keycap when the lights are off. When the light is on, it can also be used as a transparent RGB effect. Is it good? Some say it differently. After all, everyone has different tastes, so in terms of quality, it's quite good. The spacebar section is a 3-light bead, and now the common 5-lamp beads are a bit less common compared to them, but it's still okay. The shell workmanship is better than single-lamp beads. This 220 Muyangji is undoubtedly a masterpiece. This excellent visual and tactile feel for the same price point. Among competitors, it's definitely not lacking. In other words, this housing is replaced with a set of mechanical shafts. If you sell the inner pot at the same price, you won't feel like a loss when you buy it. That's how it feels. The typing sound and feel are even more impressive in terms of feel. Just hearing the typing sound tell me, this is a Switch keyboard. I truly believe that the driving experience is very comfortable. Meeting is simple, descriptions clear. Even for beginners, the first time I encountered dead switches, I wasn't completely confused. So, this 1,000 yuan set keyboard is activated. There are plenty of people who don't work well as well. The ATK setup really has no issues, but how should I put it? I feel like this mechanical keyboard and magnetic set are now available. The boundaries between keyboards are becoming increasingly blurred. In the past, it was like a 4-way keyboard, very long, right? The feel of striking steel plates, the typing sound at age 7, and now it has developed. This X80 is quite interesting. If you have this budget, I still recommend buying it. It gives me a sense of gaming that allows me to handle stable daily work. The typing feel and sound are also decent. In the past, magnetic keyboards were usually deeply tied to the game. After all, who doesn't like to type in daily office work? Listen to the sound of a 7-year-old's keystroke. This keyboard solves this problem. It also offers the gaming performance and functional advantages of magnetic keyboards. The height of the wall is just right, and the entry and exit angles are very comfortable. It's truly a keyboard that meets all usage scenarios. If I had to mention a downside, it's that the keycaps aren't dirty. And tuning on this satellite axis, you'll need to adjust it yourself, but I still take responsibility to say, so far, the dozens of magnetic lock keyboards I've used are all factory settings. None of them are perfect. That's a matter of probability, and it's hard to solve perfectly. And then there's the so-called mechanical elbow-like feel and sound. This one is very close. If it were truly a complete replacement, there is still some distance between them, and its RT precision is a bit conservative. There's no extremely extreme 0.001. So, if you enjoy its appearance and have a sufficient budget, want a game that balances everyday gaming like I mentioned, right? Yes, the texture and appearance are also quite important. There are also requirements for the driving experience. So this HAX80 should be the most suitable choice right now. This keyboard is also a mass-produced release model. If you're still hesitant to buy at the 1,499 yuan price point, actually, you can also wait for domestic stocks or coupons or something like that. Thank you all for watching this video on Principles. See you next time.